So we are playing The Uncertain. Like at the end, it's the sequel to Uncertain Last Quiet Day that I covered 7 months ago. So thanks to Stay in Love, guy from Meta Publishing, they did check my review on The Last Quiet Day, and they sent me the key for the sequel. But it should be a pretty cool game. I'll show the trailer, starting with Steam, and then we're good. It's a really cool visual adventure, very good narrative for the first episode of the series, and very cool story. The sequel, it just got patched basically. I'm gonna just show it. Here's the Steam trailer. I'm gonna start it soon. It's mid-second review, but most of them are before the day one patch. I have good expectations since the first episode of the series was really good. And about the reviews, like most of them, they say cannot recommend because of the visual bugs, and they respond they're working on it. And this was made yesterday, and then there was the day one patch. That was like yesterday night. I didn't really look into details, but let's start with the trailer.
Human, stop where you are. For your safety, remain calm and do not resist. This is the police.
The cops are on their way.
I didn't know what to do. Everything happened so fast and I panicked.
Hey, I have an idea. A little risky, I suppose, but I think it'll work. This way, quick.
Park, where are you?
Rubik Cube.
Remaining in the city is too risky. The police always end up finding everyone.
They're everywhere. We're trapped. No, forget about it.
I never thought I'd talk to a robot again.
Now, it's time to help myself. No! No!
Here we go. So, I'm gonna summarize the story, the first chapter, for what I remember from 7 months ago. If you don't want to hear about it, just mute yourself for 10 seconds. Basically, there is this robot guy that humanoid robot, just a robot basically, that found a crashed plane from humans, and instead of helping the system, helped the humans. And yeah, that's basically the gist of it. And now he saved the girl at the end of the first chapter. Okay, let's start with it. I'm gonna have just to turn the volume off for it. Okay. Let's go like this. Pitch volume, subtitle on, English, apply. Controls. Do we have mouse and keyboard? I think. Keys shows inverse controls. Okay. Doesn't look like you can set up a controller. New game. Profile 1. I wanna suggest, if you haven't watched the first chapter of this game, it's really cool. Go watch that. It's a nice story. It's not that long. It's great. It's a great visual novel, even if you want to just watch something cool. It's like a movie almost.
Midway through the 22nd century, robots developed and maintained by the USS Corporation suddenly turned against humanity. They flooded the water supply with harmful nanites, sending most of the population into a coma-like state. These countless men, women, and children were loaded into transport shuttles and whisked away. No one knows where. No one knows why. More than a year has passed since the incident. Those who managed to evade the robots' clutches scavenge the now silent cities. Mechanized police and drones search relentlessly for any remaining signs of life. Even most domestic bots now report humans on sight. Under USS Corp's watchful eye, a new robotic civilization is emerging from the ashes of the old. In the face of encroaching extinction, the few
Okay.
fight to survive, searching for the reason behind humanity's fate and clinging to the hope of better days ahead.
They did a better recap than me, for sure. I'm not sure if they are the same devs though. I haven't checked that. Artem Smirnov. Andrei Eternal. Okay. This is on low graphics. Imagine on high graphics. I sadly can't put it on, but it looks great. And I also needed a pause from Genshin Impact. I've been playing so much Genshin Impact these last 10 days. Ooh.
There's no time, Em. Saw some cops down the block. Probably the neighborhood patrol. Have you got the list?
No, but we know what we need. Vera was up all night. If we don't find something to break the fever, sooner or later, someone's gonna hear her crying. That's priority number 1.
Brian still isn't sleeping, and Alex's leg is making him even crankier than normal. We should find something for them too.
Definitely. We'll cover more ground if we split up. Let me know what you find.
We're scavenging for materials, for medicines. Oh, now we play as the humans. In the first chapter, you did play as the robots. Approach the active point and choose an action from the pop-up menu by holding down left mouse button and dragging the pointer. Okay.
Well, that's a little inconvenient. This shelf's cutting off access to all the pediatric medicines. We have to find a way to move it without drawing any attention. Whoa, that's a lot of drugs. I don't know what they're all for, but I gotta find something for Vera's fever. And I'm guessing it's in that case. I hate to admit it, but if Matt were here, he'd figure something out.
I'm gonna quickly try to repeat this.
Oh, that's
It's the same.
a lot of drugs.
You skip it, enter, ask. You cannot skip it.
For Vera's fever.
It's fine.
And I'm guessing it's in that case. I hate to admit it, but if Matt were here, he'd figure something out. Surprised the robots haven't been here yet. They scavenge all sorts of scrap. God knows why.
Can I take it? Okay. I can't take this. I gotta move that.
Still quiet so far, but we have to hurry. Asthma inhaler. Yes! The one Park's been using has to be running low.
Take it.
It's some cable. God, what I'd give to just charge it one last time. That was too close for comfort. Damn it, just my luck.
Nothing.
It's weird. I've never seen Park so open. Before the incident, he kept to himself. Didn't let anyone get close. Hey, I found this. Thought it might be, useful?
Great. I've been scared to check, but I think the one I've been using is on its last legs.
I'm positive that the meds we need are buried under this shelf, but how am I gonna move it? This thing weighs a ton.
Maybe. If this thing comes crashing down, you'll hear the noise for blocks.
Gotta come up with something.
Maybe we gotta explore this location a bit.
We can't leave yet. Olga's counting on us to find something for Vera's fever.
Okay, so there's more stuff for sure. It's automatically sprinting. If I press shift, I walk. No details for that. I think we can move on into the next room.
So, what have we got here? It's the manager's office. Probably something useful inside. Only problem? It's locked. There's no way I'm getting inside without a keycard. Whoa, look at all those meds. No way I'm breaking down this door, though. I'll have to find a control panel.
Okay.
It's a rec room. The door's locked. How to get inside? I don't think I'll find medical supplies in there. Nope, not the time, Emily.
Not yet? Okay. Employee of the month.
The back door is already unlocked. Could be useful if we need to cut and run. We're not finished here. This isn't just any old supply run. We have to find something for Vera's fever.
I'm gonna try this, but I don't think it's gonna go great.
Definitely not moving it on my own. Park, give me a hand over here.
Sure thing.
The cops will hear it. Need to find another way. Ideas?
This thing's way too heavy for us to lift on our own. We might have better luck if we had some kind of lever.
Let's take a look. Could be some tools I can use.
Keycard. For the manager. Let's hope that we don't actually need to hurry.
Nice room. What's left of humanity's a little bit like this poor little guy. No one left to water it. Oh, the irony. It's a battery. Something tells me this could come in handy.
Get it. It's that clock.
Marta would love this. She's crazy about anime and pretty much anything else from Japan.
Ooh.
Brian's insomnia doesn't seem to be getting any better. Maybe these pills will do the trick. What kind of fossil is this? These terminals belong in a museum. It's alive. Nice work, Emily. Looks like we're in business.
Let's see if we can find anything. Welcome, Just Manlin. No calls, emails. Due to the release of an important security update, make sure that your home robot will be connected to the dock and fully charged within the next 24 hours. The other protagonist from the first game, spoiler for 10 seconds, it didn't make the update. It remained outdated due to security. Like, it remained outdated in order to take the best decision. And I was kinda driving his decisions. Yeah, that's basically it. End of spoilers. How am I gonna, like, I have to do this something like with a sign. That's a good thing. Like, if I do this, I start like a spoiler. End of spoiler, something like that. I need to find my own thingy. Just, I missed a few boxes again. Don't get me wrong. You are my brother. I trust you completely, and I hate to ask you this, but are you sure Mia wasn't involved? Maybe something like this, and then I open my hand, like I do spoiler, and then when I'm done, I do this, and I can keep going. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Are you sure Mia wasn't involved? Only she and I had access to the drugs. If she started selling drugs to drug addicts, or worse, using them, as a father, you must speak to her as soon as possible. I'm not a stranger to her either. I am worried too. At this age, they can do stupid things, and she's a real rebel. I really hope I'm wrong. Call me if you have any news. Astro Cat. 29. Okay. Bad news, Jesse, what's up? I promise you won't be mad. Misa broke your favorite cup, but she's very sorry. Okay, the calendar one. That's on me. I was running late. Forgot to clean it up, sorry. Wait, so I punished her for no reason at all? You got some explanation too. She's been sitting in her box all day and won't look me in the eye. The cat, she'll get over it. Okay. And security. Control center. Disable control center security system. Also open the break room. Done. Can I take back the battery with me? I'm pretty sure we're done. Let's check this room first.
So comfy. A safe. Now, how to go about getting it open? Looks like someone forgot to lock up.
It's another battery, good. I can't take the other one. Well. You might notice that I'm a completionist and I watch all kind of cutscene. I did try to get every achievement in the previous game. I did encounter some
There's a lot of
issues.
things from before, but the idiot box isn't one of them.
So I'm gonna try to cover most of it.
Finding this drugstore was a godsend. Luckily, it had some more of the meds Justin needs. Although, let's be honest, a wheelchair is already pretty much a death sentence in this city. Thankfully, this place is the perfect place to hole up. Might even stay a while. Food could become a problem, since the closest store is 3 blocks away, but Justin's safety has to come first. I've been going from time to time to scout out the area, praying they don't spot me. Turns out the commotion I heard yesterday was a group of people trying to hide here. Nothing but former survivors now. You know what? Everything worked out. They made a bunch of racket in the sales area, but I just shut the door and they never even knew we were here.
So far about this dialogues, it's fine. Just the background is not that interactive, but
I can't imagine living on the
it, like the screen freezes when you hear the dialogue.
I guess that's why they chose to hunker down here. All this useful stuff.
But I really like the narration and the storyline, so.
They couldn't stay hidden forever.
Also, the cyberpunk game word.
I remember these.
Take it.
Hey, little buddy, why so quiet? No one to play with?
Can I go in now?
Nope, not the time, Emily.
It's never the time. Drug-related overdose. Save your life. Go green, go healthy, go fit. The herbal tea. So that's what it is.
What have we got here?
You gotta unlock the safe. Can I change the field of view? I cannot. This game really needs a field of view bar for different monitors. I keep pointing that out for every game, don't be mad at me.
Finders keepers?
Two girls. He didn't take the money.
Painkillers. Bingo. These will come in handy for sure. Whoa, that thing's massive. If only it was full of food. Surprise, out of order.
I did get another battery.
It's a magnetic key for a safe. But which one?
The one in the other room. So you gotta remember to open both of this. With that, let me check if there's something else before I activate that. Doesn't look like I can use that. Let's go in here. It's another battery.
There's something pleasant about the rustling of paper and the smell of faded ink.
Top car. Autonomous aero cars, are they safe? The Obsolete Vehicle Trade-in Initiative, launched last year, it's a joint effort between the state and the leading hire car manufacturers. It's proven extraordinarily effective at liberating our streets from the risk and pollution inherent in ground-based vehicle and combustion engines. I do like this menu. My favorite one was from an indie game where you had the paper. It was like a moving with a wind effect, but this one is pretty cool with this glitch effect. Kind of like it. It's really unique rhythm mechanic. It's not in that many games. Can you imagine? Results haven't been entirely surprising considering the generosity of both consumer and corporate incentives. Up to 70% of a new aero car's cost can be covered by a certain model of trading. The air pollution and public safety issues associated with ground transportation have steadily declined. Nationwide data indicate that only 25% of the population still own this vehicle or dinosaurs, primarily rural residents and farmers. The current place, it won't be long before every family has an aero car of its own. It's also noteworthy that more than half of the current aero cars also employ the latest in self-driving technology, potentially indicating a dawn of the new era where manual driving is a thing of the past. Cool to know. So most of them are autopiloted. What's this?
This aero car looks like it's been sitting here for a while, probably since before the incident. I'd better check for anything useful. Damn it, it's locked. But I'm guessing the key can't be too far away. Maybe inside the drugstore?
Maybe inside the key. The safe that I open with the key. Okay. I see the pattern. First we do this.
Those batteries I found will fit here. All the batteries have been placed. With the power restored, maybe I can bring this beast back to life. Fingers crossed.
Power failure. Restarting the alarm system.
Disable guard to make doors release.
Park? Park? Okay, this is not good. Park? Where are you?
What the?
The alarm. Disable it using the manager's computer.
Damn. On the way.
Quick!
And we're fine.
Just wait. Hurry, Park.
I did that to use Q pretty fast.
Again. Okay, this sucks.
I'm not sure if I did it properly.
You alright, Em?
Looks fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just need a sec. You sure the alarm will stay off?
I guess. Anyway, it's off now. Just shout if you need me.
Stupid fridge. I should try again. Whoa, that thing's massive. If only it was full of food. Surprise, out of order.
Oh, I need to do this again.
Suddenly I've got chills running down my spine. Yes, it worked.
Take them.
I just hope Alex knows how to say thank you. No good. Out of reach.
I gotta make all the way around. Take medicine. I don't remember what.
Grandpa used a wheelchair too.
Okay, she said something about
Anything to do with mechanized
her grandpa.
prosthetics. He said all this newfangled technology couldn't be trusted. He hit that nail on the head.
We get the key for the other car. Move the pieces so that the sum of all numbers around each triangle equals to the number inside the triangle. Really? Seven? Maybe we do something like this. And something like this. I think I'll start with the highest one. Do we want this? I don't know, here maybe. Five. 4. 4. Okay. And the other 4 needs to be here. Good. This needs to be a 2. And then we need 1 here. 2 here. And that's done.
I should check the garage.
Maybe we talk to him again.
This isn't the time to talk.
Maybe it's something inside the other car. I was thinking about getting the car, but instead we need to get something inside the car.
Now, let's see what we've got.
Murdering robot inside it.
A gravity jack. Just what we need to move that shelf out of the way.
Gravity jack? Okay. Wanna test it then?
This thing's been lying here for a long time. Hey, I found a gravity jack in the garage. Bet we could use it to move that shelf.
That could work. Slide it underneath, and I'll grab it from the other side.
All right. No, no! Damn it!
Come on, Em. Grab the stuff and let's get out of here.
It's here. Let's go.
Shit, my backpack. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Park, no!
Bundle of Joy achievement.
My inhalers. Emily!
Help him!
Human, stop where you are. For your safety, remain calm and do not resist.
Got it. I have good reaction time, luckily. I guess it could have ended like bad, a friend in need, in 2 different times. About the Digerati key that I won the other day, I decided to get a Switch key, and I think I'll gift it for my brother. It was just a giveaway. And it's an old game. It's called Adventure of Underwater, something like that. Yeah, funny. I mean, a fun adventure game for the Switch. And I'll gift it to my brother.
Where the hell did you disappear to?
Oh, you're back. So, how did it go?
Yeah, discuss it.
Things got hairy. I'll explain later, but it worked out. We got the meds.
It's too bad you didn't see me blast that cop with a flare gun.
You what?
Enough, Alex. Just stop. We checked and no one came after us, okay?
Goddamn stupid kids. You better learn to take things more seriously.
Oh, don't mind him. The important thing is that you're safe and sound. Now then, I just made pancakes. Any takers?
Thanks, but I gotta get some sleep. I can barely stand on 2 legs, much less hold a fork.
All right. So I'll heat up a breakfast for you when you wake up. But please, will you first get some fever medicine to Olga? It appears Vera is getting worse. And you, Park?
Don't mind if I do. Thanks. Where's Matt?
Off getting supplies. We're running low on food. He should be back soon. Emily, I think the old man needs your help. Can you check in with him?
I saw some visual glitches, like especially near the haircuts, but most of them are fine. Entry added. Can we save? Did we auto-saved?
Park is a lifesaver, and the only reason I'm not still back at the drugstore. Park?
What's up, Em?
How they're doing?
How you doing? You look pleased.
I am. Claire's pancakes are amazing. Just like the ones they used to serve in the university cafeteria. So good. Almost enough to make you forget you're hiding from killer robots. Come to think of it, why aren't you eating?
Maybe later. My appetite's still playing catch up, I guess. Just leave some for me, okay?
I'll try, but no promises.
About the tablet?
Hey, we should keep an eye out for a new tablet. Yours is like 100 years old.
Nah, I'm good. This tablet and I have been through a lot together. Plus, it reminds me of my dad. I used to mess around making music, working the counter at the store.
Right. Sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
That's okay. The tablet might be old, but it does everything I need. The music editor is decent, and it's still great for movies and books. Holds a charge for a few weeks, too. What more could I ask for? Don't answer that.
About the drugstore?
So, how was your morning?
Let's put it this way. Telling the story is better than living it.
That bad, huh? We've gotten out of worse.
Like the freight car incident? Don't remind me.
Who knew the driver would take off so soon? It took us forever to get back home. Alright, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Bon appetit.
Yeah, thanks.
I wanna try to increase my quality and see how it goes. If it still looks fine, I'll keep it on medium.
There's a boiler room back there. If we could just get this all out of the way.
So F is like a torch, okay.
Claire's just the best. She always makes time for
Seems
us.
fine on medium.
Best
I'll keep it on
so
medium.
happy. Makes you wonder how she ended up married to Alex.
Emily, shouldn't you be resting? I thought you wanted a nap.
Volunteer to help.
Need any help? I mean, I can see you've already got your hands full here.
Oh no, that's all right. You've done more than enough already. I can handle it. Go and get some rest.
Chat.
Claire, this is a little forward, but there's something I'd like to ask, if that's okay.
Ask about the others.
Can you tell me about the others? Park and I haven't had much time to get to know everyone.
Honestly, I doubt I'll be telling you anything you don't already know. Alex is grouchy as hell. Take it from me. But he's a hard worker and a devoted husband. Don't mind his thorns. He's a good guy deep down. He's just been through a lot.
We all have, yeah. He kind of reminds me of my Uncle Owen, actually. Only content when he had something to complain about. What about Olga?
We found Olga in an abandoned house last winter. She was scared and freezing. Oh my gosh, she could barely stand. She later told us that the rest of her group had been captured. She'd managed to hide, but ended up pregnant and alone in such a cold, dangerous city. I can't even imagine what it took for her to survive. We brought her to our camp, gave her food and shelter, and she stayed. And then Vera was born. Raising a child these days is especially tough, but we're all one big family here. Brian's our village elder, wise and calm, and he really knows his way around electronics, too. Alex shared a hospital room with him, back before everything went to hell, and they became fast friends. A lot in common, those two. And I'm not just talking about surviving the incident. I don't really know that much about Matthew. Between you and me, there's something about him I don't like. He obviously wants to be a leader, bosses everyone around, but he's short on brains and wisdom, which is probably why he's always butting heads with Alex. He followed some tracks into our camp a couple of months ago and saw light coming from inside. Started snooping around and ended up scaring the hell out of us. Long story short, he decided to make himself at home.
To be fair, he does his fair share for the group. He goes on supply runs, brings back food. Still, Matt's kinda weird. I try to stay away from him, and so should you. I've seen him holding his head, rubbing his temples with his fingers. Maybe that has something to do
It's
with
like a
why
crazy
he's always
dude.
so, charming?
Well, we women are good at making excuses for our men. I understand what made Alex the way he is, so I put up with his swearing and grumbling, and the occasional mockery.
Ask about Alex.
You and Alex, well, you're
probably wondering how I wound up married to a guy like him.
well, not exactly.
No, it's okay. Believe it or not, Alex wasn't always quite so abrasive. 30 years ago, he was a completely different person. A robotics technician with a promising career. And I was just a country girl, really. And madly in love. Some people just change. But either way, I'm not complaining. I made a promise to stay with him. For better or worse.
And the last thing, the incident.
curious. How did you escape? During the incident, I mean.
Not a pleasant memory. Alex rushed home from work on his lunch break, frantic, yelling at me to pack my things right away. I remember him telling me that the robot cops had gone crazy, just grabbing people off the streets for no reason. At first, I didn't believe him. The weird thing about Alex, he's really good at his job, but he's never really liked robots. He wouldn't let us get one of our own. Said it was because he knew too much about them. Honestly, I thought he was pulling some stupid prank, which was unusual. I didn't really believe it until I saw it with my own eyes as we were driving out of the city.
You took an aero car? Weren't they all offline that day?
Actually, we had an old school electric car. Rare, I know. But I'm afraid of flying, and Alex liked to tinker with it. Kept it up real nice, washed and painted like new. Anyway, we quickly grabbed a few things and then went to pick up Brian.
I see. And then? Why didn't you try to get out of the city?
That was the plan, until we blew out one of the tires, and spares aren't exactly easy to find these days. And that's how we ended up here. So what about you?
Not a lot to tell, really. I was headed out to grab some laundry when everything went black. And when I came to, there wasn't a soul in sight. When I got back to my place, my homebot was surprised to see me. He kept spouting nonsense, something about the war and humanity going extinct. Something was obviously wrong. With the robots, I mean. So I set out to find Marta on the other side of town. She's my sister.
Did you find her?
No. I like to think she saved herself.
So it looks like they all met recently.
That's all I got. Thanks for the chat. We'll talk later, okay? I need to get these meds to Olga.
Of course, please do.
Wait, did I miss some dialogue option?
Tell me, what do you think of this place? How are we doing?
Here in the city's outskirts, there are hardly any robots. Plus, it's warm and dry. All in all, it's not too bad. All this place needs are a few repairs and some cleanup to make it a good, proper home.
It has to be hard on you moving from place to place. I mean, there's a whole city up there, and here we are underground. Literally. I just miss having a place to call home.
I know exactly what you mean. For years, Alex and I lived in this house my father-in-law gave us. Just a tiny old place, but we always worked hard to keep it in good shape. Nothing fancy, but it was cozy, and it was ours.
That sounds lovely, Claire.
Oh, but you should have seen it when we first moved in. Cracks, mold, and spider webs everywhere. We actually considered selling it, but you know Alex. He insisted on fixing it up. And then, well, We got too attached to Cell. I wish I could go back there. But I know
I'm
I'll
impressed about the lip sync. But one thing is like the background when when the third person is on her, it's cool because you have the guy behind it doing things. But when you look at her, it's just a wall. It's not that nice. So it's good. Share, apologize, support. I'm gonna share.
I had this crummy little flat before the incident. Rowdy neighbors, drafty windows, not a lot of wiggle room, but I'd give just about anything to have that back. We'll talk later, okay? I need to get these meds to Olga.
Of course, please do.
I saw something here. Just coffee.
Alex's toolbox. I'd better ask before messing around with it. Locked.
Instant cookie. 3D printed food, the new trend. 101 meal ideas. October issue. Every hostess knows how difficult it is to make our guests happy when the fridge is empty. It happened to the best of us. For this unfortunate occasion, we've put together a delicious list of 10 quick and easy meals you can create using that forgotten shelf full of random items, exotic spices that seem to gather in everyone's kitchen over time. Will help you make the great use of those neglected ingredients, help you keep those unexpected guests from starving at the same time.
There's a boiler room back there.
Okay.
I could just get this all out of the way.
That's probably Alex.
I'd give anything for a hot shower right now, but no luck. Olga, I can't even imagine what it must take raising a child the way things are. And what about her father? Here, Olga. We managed to find the meds.
Boop.
Oh, thank you, Emily. Little Vera's fever has made it so hard for her to sleep.
I hope this does the trick.
Pasmotrim. We'll see. Her cough it's very bad. When she wakes, I'll give her some of that medicine.
Is this like a Russian accent?
For now.
Well, we're all really hoping that... where'd this crib come from?
Brian found it on one of the upper floors while you were away. I'm sad we'll need to leave it behind, eventually. It's not exactly portable.
Okay, well, try and get some rest. I'm off to give Alex a hand.
Okay, thank you. And to Park, too. I hope the medicine helps.
We have to help Vera, and soon. Her cough's getting worse, and she's not getting the rest she needs. One of these days, I'm gonna raid the mattress store.
I want to talk to this guy first.
Alex. He's either venting or tinkering with some project. Actually, it's usually both. Maybe it's a coping mechanism for the phantom pain. I could give him those painkillers I found at the drugstore.
Wake Brian for supper, assuming he actually gets any sleep. Use soldering iron to accumulator, give the mad holy hell for taking my toll.
I'm busy. What do you need?
Alex, I found some painkillers at the drugstore. Maybe they could help you with your leg?
Leg pain requires having a leg, Emily. You'd be idiotic to waste painkillers on a phantom limb.
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't.
Knock it off, Alex. The girl's just trying to help.
Fine, give him here. I'm sure someone can make use of him. Maybe Matt after I put my only remaining foot up his ass. Now go on, give me some peace and quiet. I got a lot of work to do.
Ask about Matt, maybe?
Have you seen Matt?
What? Do I look like his chaperone? General Jackass hasn't returned yet. I told him there's a store we haven't checked just down the way, but he, of course, decided to go clear across the city. Not to mention, he left you two little brats at the drugstore, alone. I'm giving him an earful when he gets back. Oh yeah, you'll see.
Up for 12.
Claire said you needed me for something?
Yeah, maybe you can help me. My damn stump's been aching ever since I woke up. It's driving me nuts, sucking the strength right out of me. Here, use this thing to open the drawer by the kitchen and bring me the decoder.
Okay. What does it look like?
Well, it's a electronic thingamajig. You'll figure it out. Go on now.
The fridge. There it is.
Is this it, Alex?
Uh-huh. Hang on a sec. Help me out. Come on, give me a hand. Yeah, well, naturally, connecting the encrypted memory cells on this old thing is gonna take some trial and error.
What?
Such a pain dealing with you dilettantes. Look, you got an eye for design, right? Just arrange the pixels so that the various colors aren't repeated, horizontally or vertically. You got me?
I'll try.
We just do a rainbow. Hmm. Now, I think I know how. I just need to do this, this, and the last one here.
All right, connection established. Just go relax. I'll handle the rest.
Sounds good. Let us know what you find.
I still have one more dialogue.
Is that it? I'm kind of busy.
Just wanted to check in. Is your leg giving you any trouble?
Oh, isn't that sweet? Yeah, I'm just peachy. Now why don't you go fawn over someone who needs you? I told you, I'm busy.
All right. I'll leave you to it.
I think I can sleep now.
Cozy. No robots. Sometimes just the simple things are enough.
Have some sleep.
Take it tight, Emily. After a day like that, you deserve a little time for yourself.
No pajamas. Oh, it's a dream. No flashlight. I tried. I mean, I don't see anything. No. Brightness. Why? Why? One of the first setting. So she has nightmares, basically. We're gonna get more jump scares. Or what? Cooking? The washing machine? That's some visual glitch on the right side, but it's fine. Not a major glitch from the look of it.
Do you even remember the face of your mother?
Face of your mother. This door is gonna blow up. Hands of robots.
This can't be happening.
Could I have died to it?
Aren't we all dead already?
Emily, it's already noon. Wake up before you sleep the day away. Matthew's bringing lunch soon.
Okay, wait. I really slept for that long? Well, someone looks inspired. Park looks like he's lost in his music. I'll leave him to it and ask to have a listen later. I shouldn't bother her.
You'd think that I talked with everyone else earlier.
He puts on a brave face, but Brian's not getting the sleep he needs, and it shows. Hey, Brian. How you feeling? Sleep well?
Hello, little Emily. Don't worry. At my age, it's perfectly normal.
I found some sleeping pills today. Could that help?
Not familiar with this brand. Of all the meds I've tried, none seem to help. Hopefully, these will actually do the trick. Thank you. I almost forgot. I've got a surprise for you.
Oh,
After you make some
achievement.
tea for the old man.
A surprise? 1 cup of tea coming up.
Make the tea. Outside of the cap. Okay.
Your tea, sir.
Splendid work, little Emily. Here's a tip.
My watch. You fixed it. Thank you.
Here you go. It took some tinkering, but I was able to disable the antenna and navigation modules, so no one can track you. Other than that, the watch is like new.
Hey kids, come on over. It's lunchtime.
Now, let's talk about this morning, and then our plans for the future. After what happened in the drugstore today, Alex and I decided that some extra protection against robots would be wise. I won't keep you in suspense. I drafted a blueprint for a very powerful taser. However, it's only useful at close range. Simply put, a single charge should be able to fry a robot's circuitry to a crisp. It won't be of much use if you get swarmed. It doesn't have that kind of power, but it should be able to bring down a single bot and buy you some time to get away.
That's great. But I'm guessing you can't just make one out of rags and cardboard. Which means you're sending me somewhere dangerous to scavenge for parts, right?
Not so dumb after all, are you, Matt? Brian will give you the list of parts. Take Emily or Park with you. You'll find everything you need in any decent electronics store.
Sounds like our best bet is Geek Spot. It's a couple of hours on foot. There's a big parking lot out front. All those abandoned aero cars will make it easy to hide.
Well then, that seems like the obvious choice. Both of you should get packed and head out while it's still light out.
Hold on. I just got back. Can't this wait? It'll be dark soon.
Stop testing my nerves, boy. I'll get off your back as soon as you get going. Do what you're told and get the hell out of here.
This guy.
Enough, Matthew. We really need you to find those parts. I have a feeling that taser will come in quite handy. We'll talk more when you get back.
Fine, fine. I just don't understand why this old jerk gets to order us around like he's the boss or something.
You're such an asshole. When I get my leg fixed, you better start running.
Stop it, Alex. You should be ashamed.
How else am I supposed to talk to this punk so that he understands? Who does he think he is, huh?
I think we'd better get going, like now.
Okay, yeah. I could really use some fresh air, away from these freaking old farts.
Park, I don't suppose you've got another round for the flare gun? It could be useful.
How did I get an achievement now? Not sure. Now I wanna keep going, but I need to do I use my resin on Genshin. So I think I'll take the first opportunity I have
I am done with all
and
his
pause
crap.
for today.
Telling us what to do. Who made him king? I was just looking forward to getting some rest.
I don't know. Alex could work on his delivery, sure, but a lot of what he has to say seems smart.
Oh, come on.
I wanna keep going though.
Are you serious?
Looks fun.
You really think he's
Looks
the
like a
guy
fun
to
game.
lead us? There's gotta be someone better, don't you think?
Not Alex, Brian.
I like Brian. He's got a softer style, more lead by example. And he's older. With age comes experience.
Yeah, if you're looking for anecdotes, I won't argue. He's got a lot of stories to tell, but not much else. Fine, just forget it. But honestly, the old folks are a liability. Dead weight. You know they'll just get captured sooner or later, right? Only question is whether or not they'll drag us down with them.
What is wrong with you? Don't you care about the others even just a little? What about Olga and Vera? Or is your ego just that big?
Well, tell me I'm wrong. It's a miracle we haven't gotten into more serious trouble yet. Forget Alex for a second. What happens if the cops discover our hideout? There's no way Alex and Brian can outrun them. Park's got his asthma, and Claire's no track star either. I've been over and over it in my head, and I'm sure you have too.
What are you saying? That we should just run off? Leave them all behind? Only the strong survive. Is that it, Matt?
Oh, come on. That's not what I meant. Look, I'm sure deep down you get it.
If this is an attempt to show off your dazzling wit, it's not working. Let's just drop it, okay?
Listen, I'm not afraid to say what everyone else is already thinking. Being sick and old are liabilities. Don't pretend you don't know that.
Drop it.
I feel like this game has a certain similarity to... There was another game released last year where you had choices and it's pretty popular. No, I can't remember the name.
Getting past these two. Maybe just go around?
Yeah, great idea, Em. If we want their friends to call for backup. If it's just a patrol, they'll move on soon.
Even PewDiePie played it.
Imagine what the cops are doing here. Let's wait for a bit.
Thanks.
Can I not hand here? I quit. Are you sure? I opened the loading, saved the loading, and then we replay this last conversation. It's fine. Hopefully. I hope you enjoyed this first session of the uncertain. Oh, I think I skipped that dialogue by accident, but it's fine. I'm gonna end here. Next time we continue this for sure. Looks fun. So I gotta remember that save right after the choices, or I won't be able to re-listen at the dialogues. Looking at it. Okay, bye.